All right, today is Tuesday, September 5th, and I just posted a September grid on Facebook and on Instagram. So I'm going to go ahead and do a reading also to go along with that. The messages I've been getting from my angels and guides, thank you angels and guides, is that there's so much going on in the world, politically wise, weather wise, planetary wise. There's just energy going all over the place, and so the message I've been getting is do all those things that we can do, use all those tools that we have to stay balanced. And that's the most important thing, is just to stay balanced so that we don't become part of the tumultuous energy, that we can be more of grounding, calm energy. So how do we do that? So I'm going to pull some cards and we're going to see. So I also am curious to know if when I do readings, and I know I don't do them all the time, but I think I do want to step it up a bit. Do you prefer to see more of the cards, or do you prefer, I guess that's the one we're having, to see, and I feel like I'm going to do another one too. Well, there we go. Do you prefer to see the cards, or do you prefer more to see my face and then me showing part of the cards? So let's see. Oh, I guess I've got 3 in here, so that's interesting. So we're going to take it as strength, heart, and challenge. So this says our collective strength is that we can have patience. We can be persistent. We can persevere and have endurance through no matter what comes along. And how? By grounding ourselves and staying balanced. So we're going to talk about some of the tools that we can use to do that, because I just feel it's really important at this time. In our heart, we do have the wisdom to know, this is what I put on the grid, that the way things are going, and if you start feeling a little bit out of control, put your hand on your heart and just stop, take a deep breath, and listen to what's in your heart, because that's your intuition. That's truly who you are, is in your heart. So it's a way to get out of your crazy monkey head thinking, ego, instinctual mind, and down into your heart where we do have our knowing and our wisdom. All right. So then our challenge is to, I know this is going to be weird, but our challenge is to accept our blessings, be grateful for our blessings, to acknowledge our blessings, no matter how small they are. We all have them because you woke up this morning. So if you woke up this morning and you can't think of anything else that you're grateful for, you woke up and you do have air to breathe. So you're breathing air. If you're breathing air, you're alive. So that is your number one blessing. And if you can't think of anything else, think of that one. So I'm sure, though, that you can come up with many, many, many other ones. So I'm going to put these 3 right here. I wasn't planning on 3 of them, but we'll take 3 angels any time of the day for sure. We will take 3 lovely angels with messages. Okay, so I'm going to use my feather cards, my bird feather cards, and angels, guides, ancestors, spirit guides. What information? No, they're just trying to fly out of my hand today. What information do you have for us today? What information do you have for the collective today? And I just want to mention that this isn't a personal reading for anybody. It's just an energetic read for the collective. And if you resonate with any of the messages, then those are the messages for you. And if not, just leave it behind. Okay. So we have the bluebird, and it says you are being gifted with blessings of happiness and peace. And for sure, that goes along with remembering that we do have blessings. What are our blessings? So everyone is gifted with blessings of happiness and peace, even though sometimes it is our challenge when things in our world are feeling crazy and maybe a little out of control. The challenge will be to remember those. And how are we going to remember them? Again, we're going to drop into our heart, get out of our monkey mind, and listen to those. I like that one. I love that little blue. All right. Another good technique or tool for your toolbox in getting into your heart is getting grounded. Go out and look at the clouds. Go out and look at the stars. Go out and put your feet in the dirt. Go out and sit under a tree and be grateful for that tree, that tree is giving you oxygen, that tree is providing homes for animals. Be grateful for the small things again. All right, these two flipped out. So we have soulmate and fortune. So for those of you who, I'll tell you, Venus, things have been kind of rough with Venus. And so Venus just came out of retrograde. And so she's moving forward again. So if you've been having trouble with your relationships, and this says soulmate, but soulmates don't have to be, love relationships. It can be people in your family, people you work with. If you've been having issues, having good communication, because Mercury is retrograde too. If you've been having issues, it's a time to turn that around, to maybe have some patience. But this says it's turning around. The wheel of fortune is turning. Things are changing. And I do feel that's true. But we might have to have a little bit of patience still this month for things to settle down. But again, anytime we're feeling... I'm sorry, my dog is laying here kind of breathing heavy. Anytime we are feeling a little scattered, a little out of touch, so important to ground ourselves, put our hands on our heart, and come back to us. Okay, I think I'm going to use these cards and do a quick cross here to get some more information. So patience for sure. Grounding for sure. We want to keep reminding ourselves of what we're grateful for. Maybe it's my fingers are small. I'm having issues. And again, know all our blessings. So even my dog laying here breathing heavy is a big blessing to me. It's a big blessing that they're not barking, because I do have my yard guy working today. So that's a blessing also. Okay, here we go. Where are we at? Where are we at, angels? Energetically, where are we at? Okay, so we're at the 8 of Wands. So something could be coming in quickly. Changes could be happening very quickly in our world, in your world, whatever that means. Something can be coming in quickly. We have the 6 of Swords. What's challenging us? So maybe you need to make a move. Maybe you need to make a move. And even though we sometimes need to make a move, sometimes it takes a lot of persistence and patience and endurance to be able to make that change or that move. So hold on. Use your wisdom. Stay in your heart for that. A lot of people have been, a lot of people that I know have been pulling in because the energy's been so hard, been so heavy, and maybe it's time to come out of that and hang out with your soulmates more, because the wheel is turning. Okay, we have A lot of emotions for sure this month coming in, and it's so important not to push them aside, but to really feel your emotions, acknowledge your emotions, write them down if you need to, write them down on a piece of paper, and deal with your emotions. Don't stuff them down. Don't stuff them down. Okay, I'm going to put the rest of these out here. Oh, there we have the Page of Pentacles. So I'm feeling from this so far is that, I love that we have all these bowls going on here. The cups, the emotions, and we are going to also be feeling our emotions, knowing that we have happiness, find that happiness, and really be in your heart to find balance. This is calling for balance in all things, balance in your emotions, balance in your finances. You know, sometimes people who are having a hard time dealing with their emotions, they deal with it in other ways by going on spending sprees or gambling or doing something with their money to make them feel good. I would say hold off, use your wisdom, use your inner knowing, and sit with yourself and see what's really at the bottom of that. All right, put these out here. Okay, well, I'm going to tell you the final outcome here is victory. Whatever has been your challenge, whatever has been holding you back, we're all going to have victory at the end in some way, small or big. Everything that you've been working for is going to come your way. We have a lot of change going on here, a lot of movement going on here. And as all this movement's going on this month, the tool we're going to use is to stay in our heart, because the Empress is asking us to be fully in ourselves, to deal with all our emotions, to deal with any planetary issues going on, to stay within ourselves and not expect the outside world to center us. We need to center ourselves. So that could be one of our blessings. All right, I'm going to pull a dragon card and a chakra card, and I think that will be it. I think the big message is that stick in your heart this month, have patience, acknowledge your blessings, and know some things might be changing very rapidly in your life, but that's okay. You can deal with it, but do deal with it by acknowledging what it is, acknowledging what the changes are, and having patience. Okay, so here we go. Our dragon message for the day is, there is a new masculinity arising, one which we dragons have infused with the true codes of chivalry. This energy arises, healing, inspiring, make peace for this new beginning in your world. So if there's and you know, masculinity does not have to be a man. It is just an energy. So it's just calling for this energy that's coming up to heal and inspire a masculine energy. So we have a lot of feminine energy going on here, but there's a lot of masculine energy in this reading for sure. We have a lot of pages and knights. So acknowledge both sides. Let's have harmony and balance and stay grounded. Stay grounded. Yeah, these are not, the energy is not male or female. It's just the energy of. And so when I read that, that this masculinity, which has the true codes of chivalry, what does that mean? Kindness, being kind to everybody, You know, just being kind to everybody and being kind to yourself. Oh, so important to have that self-love. Okay, let's see what this card says. This card says, creation, the flames of destruction will ignite a rebirth. So that's what I'm feeling. There's so much energy going on, but that's okay, because this month a lot of energy is going to be going around, but the wheel is turning, and we're going to have patience and keep focusing on our blessings. And the biggest one is in your heart. You are alive here today. All right, my friends, thank you so much. Again, I would love to hear in the comments whether you like to see the cards and hear my voice, or if you'd prefer to see my face and hear my voice while I show cards. And thank you.